Hey, how's it going? Checking in with updates for today and two things to check in with what I've done today, progress that has been made towards the speaking goals. One of them, I did manage to get myself away and got my head down for about an hour and a half and did some work on my goals and reviewing the year. It's not finished. There's plenty more still to do. But I feel like I've really broken the back of it and got some real clarity on what it is that I want to be focusing my attention on next year. But more importantly than that probably is what it's going to take, what I'm going to have to really do in order to get there. And that's part of my personal process is I write down the different things that I want to do, the different areas, things like who do I want to work with, what do I want to be known as or known for, and what do I want my business to look like, and those kinds of questions. So I kind of sit down and answer those. And then I also write down what is it that I want to, what is it rather I need to do in order to bring about those things. There's no point in just wishful thinking. You have to actually take actions to achieve goals, as I'm sure we all know. So I'm trying to practice what I preach and do just that. So I've written down the things that need to happen, but what I haven't done yet, which is the final step, the key, the final key, if you will, is to actually create the plan as to how that's going to happen. So that's the final bit. And I feel really, I always feel very motivated when I've spent a little bit of time talking and thinking about goals and what I want to achieve and also connecting it to the reasons, reconnecting it in this case, to the reasons why I want to do it as well. So that feels very good to have done that. And of course, I've been doing a few bits and bobs here and there over the course of the last few days and the last couple of weeks leading up to that, as I've been thinking about the plans and the goals for 2022. So that's that. And then, as I've always said on these check-ins, that there's two types of progress. There's the progress of the things that I do, and there's the step change progress of things that come in and happen. And they usually come in and happen as a result of the things that I do. So the two things are very closely connected, but they're also very different. And it can be very frustrating when I feel like I'm doing a lot of stuff and nothing's coming back, or I'm not getting any conversations started or continuing, or it just feels like I'm treading water. And I've mentioned a couple of times, I felt like I was sort of plateaued and maybe even tailed off towards the end of this year. But I had some really, really positive news this morning, which was an email from one of the speaking bureaus that I have that I've approached, and I've been trying to get some response from probably since early part of November regarding, and they said, oh, well, it might take a while to get back to you, blah, blah, blah. And they came back today anyway and said, yes, we'd love to register you on our books. Please go ahead and apply through the website. So they've got all the information. So that's for me is a fantastic finish to the year, because obviously we're another week or so to go yet, but that was one of the goals that I had set out for next year. And then a couple of months ago, I decided that I wanted to achieve it this year. In fact, I might even have mentioned this on one of these check-ins in the last couple of days. It's like, I've written that goal off now for this year. I'll get cracking with it in the new year. At almost the 11th hour, it's come through. So very, very pleased with that. I'm not actually going to be publicizing or counting my chickens until, apart from this video and sharing it with you, until it's absolutely finalized and it's on the website and all of those things, because at the moment it isn't. It's just, I've just got an email to say, yes, go ahead and apply. So I want to make sure that it's all firmed up before I do anything else with that. So, but I'm feeling very happy and pleased that that's come through. And I've got to then, the next phase of this is to actually get some speaking engagements through the bureau. It's one thing being listed on a bureau's website, it's another thing entirely to be getting regular work from them. So that's part two, phase two, if you will, of that particular project. But as I said, very pleased with that particular thing that just came through today. There we go, is my update for the day. A fairly positive and upbeat update, and I won't be doing anything tomorrow apart from just maybe thinking things through. But tomorrow, Christmas Day, Boxing Day, I'll be downing tools. I will be checking in, but it'll be very quick and short and box ticky. But otherwise, have a great Christmas, and thanks for watching. Thanks for listening. Give it a like, subscribe to the channel, and check back in again tomorrow for another daily update. Bye for now.